That's right. We're going to Wizardtree's famous Los Angeles office. Let's see what the Wizardtree's team got going on. All right, y'all. We are here with another Zalympix champion. We are here with the one and only, the GOAT, Scott from Wizardtree's. How you doing, brother?
Great, brother.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Of course. Thanks for coming.
So what are some recent wins and highlights that the brand has had?
Germany, Mary Jane Berlin was really awesome in June. You know, we had a massive line the whole weekend in Germany, so that was really cool to go out to other countries that just legalized and have a great response. We're launching in New York here pretty soon. We've been building an indoor facility for the last 3 years.
That's dope. So you've won an award at Zalympix. What was the reception like from your core following and the community?
The one that really blew up was Zope. You know, it was, the first year, I think we came in second place across the board. The next year, we won first overall, and then I believe it was second terps. I forget the other one. But, you know, at the time, the strain was just blowing up, and we didn't even have enough flower. So it was a really cool response to see that strain blow up from winning that award.
What are some things that separate you from other brands in this industry?
I mean, I think we do it all, you know, we do the branding, the cultivation, the breeding, you know, so I think that kind of sets us apart. Everyone has, you know, a section of that figured out. And I think we, you know, at this point, I don't know if there's another group that has it more figured out than we do.
How do you feel about this Zalympix winner's flight?
I think the strain that I never thought was going to blow up the way that it has recently was Zang Banger. And, you know, sure, Banger's angry and it has just a wild blueberry terp to it. It's not your typical Skittles and all those other things, but it has the flavor. Every time we test it, it's 4 to 5% terps.
Damn.
It's a good one. That's actually the next project that we got that I just hit everything with. So trying to just translate that with more of the terps that, you know, we historically like and try and find something different.
Bro, I know you're out in Arizona and you're in Florida. How are those collaborations going?
They're going great. We're actually flying to Arizona this weekend to do a Trulieve party. You know, they picked us up a few months ago, and since they have the most stores out in Arizona, we've been smashing. The team out there, a few guys moved from SAC from Jordan Blueprint's team, and they got the weed smoking fire right now. Honestly, some of those batches that are coming out are maybe a little bit better than here. So it's kind of fun between like the different cultivation teams. You know, my team here sees the flower that comes from AZ and they're like, fuck, we got to step up our game. So that's been fun, like healthy competition between teams, just trying to, you know, grow good weed. And then the Flowery in Florida has been fucking awesome. They're great partners. You know, whatever we put in, they give us equal effort back. And it's awesome to see the brand really blow up. Honestly, I feel like the brand's bigger in Florida than Cali right now. We're also turning on the grow in New York, and that's probably the group that we're going to launch in all their retails in New York. So that's, you know, we're going to work very closely with these groups moving forward. So
damn, bro, you're doing a lot with the Flowery. Shout out to the Flowery, man. They're making noise right now all over the East Coast.
They're holding it down, man.
You know, being here at the portal, man, you know, it's inspiring. And I see that you guys have a very, very close-knit type of relationship. How important is it to have that in the workplace? And how important is it to have a motivating space like this?
Man, I think it's great. You know, before this, we were upstairs at one of the grows and it was absolutely terrible. And we moved a few miles down the street and, you know, started branding the office out. And just as like a creative space, workspace outside of the grows, it's fun. You know, this little tree right here we had at Rolling Loud in Miami last year. You know, we had the team from Florida come out and deck out the whole inside of this. So it's been, it's a fun place to walk into every day. And then when it gets dark, it's all purple and lit up. It's a vibe. Yeah.
So you said like folks from Florida came and helped from like the Flowery?
Not the Flowery, another group that does all of like the booth building and stuff like that for us.
Damn, that's dope. So tell us a little bit about the Rolling Loud collab, bro. Like tell me about this.
Yeah. So Rolling Loud, we were out there last year in Miami, 2024. We had a booth set up where we were selling merch all weekend. You know, it was pretty cool. You know, all the things that we have going on in Florida, they had on the big screens when all the rappers were performing. It was, it's cool to see.
Oh, so you had Wizardtree's just popping up, you know what I'm saying, while performers were on there on stage.
Yeah.
Damn, but that's hella cool to see, man. It's good to see how far you came, right, bro?
I mean, it's crazy compared to some of the events that we used to do, going to some of those, and it's like, oh, fuck, this is different.
Yeah, absolutely different, bro.
Yeah.
That's just dope.
Yeah.
Nah, that's big, bro. Shit, I'm saying, there you have it, man. That's a little piece of game for you upcoming growers, you feel me? I'm saying, shout out to Scott, I'm saying, this is Zalympix News Network with another great interview. Thank you so much for your time, brother. We appreciate
Appreciate it,
it.
brother. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming by.
Absolutely, bro.